Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, first of all we're starting off with this page and we are just going to make 3 paper clips, 3 altered paper clips. I made these the other day. The only reason I'm rehashing them is that somebody seems to have missed that the paper clips go on the paper before I fold it. I fold my paper in half, pop my paper clips on and then fold the paper around them. I just wanted to make that obvious because apparently I wasn't explaining it very clearly, and it was something that I felt like I should come back and make sure people realised. The paper clips were actually on the paper before I folded it. I didn't just fold up some paper and immediately have working paper clips. Well, I did, but the paper clips were in there the whole time. So yeah, this is all I'm doing. I've just got a book page that I've painted on previously, and I'm just folding it around the paper clips. The length that folds over the paper clips on the long side is the perfect length to cover them, and the ones that fold over the side that folds over on the short side of the paper clip just folds over the top to hide the top of the paper clip. So yeah, it works out really nicely. Can't say every book page is going to do this. I just happen to be using this book page and it's perfect for my size of paper clip. I suggest you just fold your book page in half and fiddle around with it. That's the best way to do it. There's no point measuring things when you don't have to. Just cut off the bits you don't want. So there you go. There you have them. Completely functional paper clips without any tricks or anything. So what I'll do is just rearrange where these paper clips are sitting exactly and glue them down and glue the paper over them, and we have fully functional paper clips. Now these are not going to look like particularly functional paper clips because I'm using this acetone based glue right at the moment, so it does take a little while to stiffen up, even though it's sort of very tacky very immediately. It really needs to dry before you can use your paper clips nicely because, well, damp paper doesn't work very particularly well as a paper clip. But anyway, I'll show you by clipping them to something that they do work. I'm not going to decorate these any further. I just wanted to come back and show that that's how I did them. There wasn't any trick to it. The paper clip was in there the whole time and I just folded the paper over them. So it no mystery. I'm not hiding things. Complete transparency. Anyway, guys, that is just a little aside. I just wanted to do that so that the people that were a bit confused, that hopefully clears it up. Once we've got these 3 paper clips done, I am going to move on and do a few other things today. I'm going to pull a piece of map in now and just clip this paper clip to it to show you how they work. I decided that I would use that piece of map while I had it out, and I'm just going to cover some small cardboard boxes after I cut them into sort of journal covers. So I'll use that for that and pop that under my mat. That will be back for another day, so a bit of busy work there. And then we'll move on and decorate another one of these little albums. I'm not going to overly decorate this one, just a little bit of something. So there's a little bit of writing space or room to pop pictures or ephemera or whatever you would like into it. So yeah, just to fill in our time, really. Do some busy work today. Now these are medication boxes. You've seen me do this 100 times. Yeah, I get a little pile of boxes from old medications and yeah, just cut off one side of them and make them into tiny journals. I like to use them as gifts for people, and yeah, so I just have a bunch of these in my stash. They're there, they're handy if I want them. So I'm going to stick some of this to this map, and whatever else I need to stick it to, if there's not enough. I think there will be, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, just pop it onto my mat. I'll finish them off at a later date, and I'll probably come back and make little journals out of them at some stage. You'll probably see me do that. So yeah, just a bit of busy work, just things on my desk. They might as well be made into something as just sit there. So we do what we can. I always like to fold them in the wrong way and put the glue on the inside of the box and make that the outside of the journal. It just helps the paper or whatever I'm using to stick better to this surface. Yeah, that glossy surface on the inside is not really, or on the outside generally of the box, is not really going to stick a piece of paper to it very successfully. Yeah, I mean, I could sew around the edges, could do myriads of things, but I just like to do it this way. This is just what I do. Okay, that's that. So let's get on with decorating one of these little albums. I've chosen this one that has some of my intuitive writing in it, and we are going to just ink it up and get a wriggle on just getting some sort of other elements on the pages. Like I say, I don't want to overly decorate this one. I'll leave a bit of space for things that might turn up and fit with the theme, if you like. So I will grab out some book page because this sort of intuitive writing is a little bit reminiscent of an Asian script. You know, it looks a little bit like possibly Chinese or something. Yeah, I'm going to use some Japanese book page in this one, and probably just some washi. I'm not sure that I'll do anything else. I'll just leave some blank spots so that it can be jazzed up a bit later if that's its destiny. Okay, I've got this washi. It has some very simple botanicals on it. I would like to use that with this Japanese text. I think that will look very nice. I'll probably use the text portion of this washi as well. It's just something reminiscent of English text. I don't know what it says, but yeah. It will also look nice in here. So I will use those sort of two elements here and there and just tear them as I go and fit them around with the Japanese book page, and I think it will be quite nice and quite a soothing sort of combination. And for those who've worked with washi before and are going, oh, you're not gluing it, yeah, I always glue my washi as well. It's notoriously bad at being sticky, because that's what it's designed to be like. This, however, is backed. It is incredibly sticky. It is just like sticky tape, so I'm not going to bother. And there we go, that's it. It's decorated very simply with lots of elements that you could quite easily layer over and put your own thing inside. So yeah, I like it. It's a bit more understated than the other two have been, and yeah, can be added to as you go. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for spending time with me today. I appreciate your company as I always do, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.